Hello, welcome back to the Red and Black Wrestling. I am joined by Ursinus head coach, Coach Jameson. Thank you so much for taking the time out to join us.
Happy to be here, brother.
Thank you. Came down, took time out of your busy schedule to join the returning sectional team champions to run a clinic. First off, give us your thoughts on today.
No, it was great. We did like an underhook series. I've spent a lot of time with my team, both the men and women. We're working on that, so it's kind of top of mind. And you and Terry just kind of gave me free reign to do whatever I wanted, so I figured might as well just keep going.
100%.
Yeah.
It seemed like the kids had a big blast with everything going on. Talk to the people at home who may not know a bit about yourself and Ursinus College, what it's all about.
Yeah, so we're a private liberal arts colleges, and we're in Collegeville, PA, right? So we're about 20 miles outside of Philadelphia. We've got about our student body's around like 14 or 1,500 kids, and so our main focus is like on the individual through the undergraduate process. So it's been a blast for me. This is year 7 with the men's program. This will be year 4 for the ladies.
Yeah. And you guys are returning conference champions as well, right?
No, so we won 2 in a row, and last year we finished second. The Merchant Marine Academy, they won by 1.5 points. Yeah, they had a heck of a tournament, you know. So we wrestled well, just not well enough. They kind of had a day and a half. So they hats off to them. But so now we're looking to bring it back home this year.
100%.
Yeah.
There's no doubt in my mind it's going to return back to Collegeville this season. And for a couple of like the juniors and seniors who might not know, like maybe where they want to land themselves in college or how to kind of get their foot in the right direction for colleges to kind of get that attention to them, what is your biggest recommendations? I know we kind of spoke to it about the kids before off camera. What would your advice be to them? Things that they may not even know are important to colleges that they are looking at.
No, that's really that's a great point. And like for me, I love when kids advocate for themselves, right? And so once they kind of figure out what they want to study, start doing a little bit of research and figuring out like, hey, here's a college that looks like, you know, small school or big school that looks like the environment that I want to be in, and they have a good, like, whether it be a biology program or an engineering program, whatever it is, that also, you know, has a wrestling program, right? And then start to reach out to coaches. The biggest thing I would say when you're in your process is really focus on the people that you're going to be around. Right? It's just like your relationship with your coach and your teammates is more important than anything, right? Because that's really your circle and that's your environment, right? And so that's going to bring you to like the places that you want to be, and so you have to make sure that relationship is built on trust and is a strong one.
100%, yeah, and definitely trust has to be a big key part there as well. And then for people who may be looking at Ursinus College, tell the people, plug yourself, give yourself a free promo. What about Ursinus College should people be looking for? If, hey, maybe this is where I want to look for it and compete for it and go to school.
Yeah, so what Ursinus does best, in my opinion, is really, well, it's 2 things, right? So one, we do a really, really good job of getting people to the next level of their education, right? So whether like you want to go to med school or veterinary school, law school, straight to get your MBA, engineering school, we do a really, really good job of preparing you for that next level, right? And we're a purely like an undergraduate institution by design, right? We want our top professors focusing specifically on teaching those courses. A lot of times I feel like when you have a graduate school, your best professors are clamoring to teach the higher level courses, right? Where at Ursinus, all of our professors are focused purely on the undergraduate experience, and we're doing whatever we can to give everybody exactly what they need. We also just started a new program on campus called Apex. It's for Applied Professional Experience. And so now our freshman class is the first class to be a part of it. And yeah, so it's great. And so they're getting like professional experience right out of the gate in college, right? Which is huge. Yeah, so it's always been at Ursinus, you have to have an internship to graduate, but a lot of times kids will be doing that on their own in the summertime or things like that. Now it's being interwoven into like our daily curriculum. And so they're going to get a lot of these hands-on professional experiences immediately.
Yeah, that's usually the hardest part, I feel like, academically, is like, oh, where am I going to go for my internship? Oh, I still haven't found somewhere that can take for internships or that's looking for anybody. So I feel like that's kind of like for students, like the hardest part for them themselves to try to do. So that's amazing you guys kind of take that stress away for them. And have that done
and
for
it's
them.
being streamlined, and so now we have like they have a class that's dedicated just to the Apex program, and now there's going to be like very specific weeks throughout the year that our freshman class, instead of going to that class, they'll be out in the field in whichever field that they're in and getting hands-on experience.
It's really cool.
and so now like our freshman class is the first class to do it, and now that it'll just continue on through.
forward.
Yeah,
That's beautiful.
yeah.
And then any last words for the people who are watching at home?
Nah, man, we're just excited. Like our men's team, most of our starters are returning, and plus we're getting back Sean Cowan, who was our conference rookie of the year 2 years ago.
Nice.
He had a medical redshirt year last year, and so he'll be back this year. So although we didn't win the conference last year, but basically everybody's back.
Right.
I think we lost 3 starters.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So
Okay.
and then plus Sean.
Right.
And so in reality, like we'll be firing away on all cylinders. And our women's program, we're an up and coming program. This is year 4. We had 6 national qualifiers last year. All six of those women were regional finalists, and we had 2. Yeah, and we had 2 regional champs in Callie Roskis and Chloe Charlesworth. So the whole team is back. Plus, we have a phenomenal incoming class. Yes, we have 11 freshmen and 1 transfer. 4 of those 12 were nationally ranked at one point in high school. In the top 20. So we're really excited for how this year's going to go in our future.
Oh yeah, you guys are gonna be, like you said, firing on all cylinders. We'll probably be up there for a few events, watching
man.
Mikey and everything. So we'll definitely be there to watch all the madness go
Heck
down
yeah,
and
baby.
all the excitement. But yeah, the way that the wrestling and everything's evolving, it's truly fun. You gotta love being a fan of your own sport too.
Yeah, well, that's just it, right? And I tell people like my favorite part about coaching is I get to come in to a place I love to be, right? And but I also get to watch a bunch of older adolescents and people in their young 20s try to be the best version of themselves on that day. Right, and that's going to vary every day, right? It's
Right,
gonna be,
100.
like your best on Wednesday is not necessarily your best on Thursday,
Yes.
but they have an opportunity to be their best selves for 90 minutes on that day, right? And so I get an opportunity to witness that every day, twice a day, every day. So it's exciting for me.
It's very exciting.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for your time again. It's been an absolute pleasure.
Pleasure, man. Thanks for having me. Buddy.
Thank you so much.
All right.